just quick, I just want to share with you how the Lord, you know, we've made 61 years for a reason. Because we both served the Lord. She was raised in church, I was raised in church. We served the Lord from the time we were married until the very day that we're standing here today. We've been pastoring churches in Oklahoma, was on a mission field in Central America for several years. Bethesda Boys Ranch for a lot of years, working with young guys too. But God brought us down. I just wanted to take me 3 or 4 minutes to tell you this. You got 3 or 4 minutes, don't you?
Sure.
Surely.
Well, it happened, just to show you how, when God puts something together, it works. I had never known my wife. She was raised in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I was raised in Molehill, Oklahoma, south of Tulsa, about 40 miles. Never heard of her, she never heard of me. And she had went down to Texas to a meeting down in Waco, Texas. And we had friends that went there from Arizona who had been to Oklahoma to go to a dry cleaning school at the big tech there in Oklahoma. And my wife went with her sister, and again, my wife was a gospel singer at that time, traveling a lot, singing. But she was off at the time, so she went with her sister and their pastor down there. And lo and behold, Mickey Goodner, the lady I knew, and Reba wound up in the same cottage, because women stayed in one, men in another. And she was combing Reba's hair. This is the story Reba tells, so it ain't true, talk to her. This is the way she related it to me. The lady was combing Reba's hair and said, I know a young man in Oklahoma that you need to write to. Said he's a good Christian boy, and I won't say she said good looking. I might have been better looking than I am now. Time do wear on you, you know. And lo and behold, my wife did write me. I was going to business college in Tulsa. I got a letter from a Reba Skates, and I had no idea who that was. The way she wrote, I thought she was Mexican. Just the way she wrote, and she didn't connect all of her letters and her words. She still don't. When it comes to Gasaway, she got about 3 spaces in it. Anyway, and I thought, well, you know, was it her? So I did write her. And after writing 2 or 3 times, she invited me to Arkansas and sent me a picture. And so I thought, well, you know, it won't hurt to go. If I don't like her, I just won't write her back no more. Won't hurt to go check it out. So I get on the bus and I go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. I met Reba, and we spent 4 or 5 days together before I had to go back home. But she was kind of a bold and brash Arkie. We were up on the side of a hill down a place called the Gulch, and walking up a trail up there and sitting down on a rock up there, you know, and we got up and stood there. I won't tell you what we were doing. She piped up and said, when are you going to tell me you love me? And that's exactly what she did. What I ought to do. And I said, you know, kind of lost for words. Do I, don't I? You know? But out of that, we saw each other 5 times in 9 months and got married. And it's lasted 61 years, so I'm thankful.
Amen.
So God put us together. It was no accident that they got together in the same room there that day, because God had the future plan for me and for my wife. And I thank God every day for it. We haven't had any problems in our life. I had some kid problems. If we've had kids, we've had kid problems. But otherwise, we haven't had any, and I thank God for that. So today, I want to sing for you a song that I wrote for her. I wrote 3. One I wrote in Belize called This Love of Ours, but it's a little long, so I decided not to sing it this morning. The other one is It Only Seems Like Yesterday. And that's really the way it is. If you're married and look back on it, don't seem like it was any time ago that all this began. Well, it only seems like yesterday we met and fell in love and started out on life's road, guided from above. Through many joys and sorrows, we've often held to pray. Oh, but honey, it just seems like yesterday. We're not young It just seems like yesterday. Well, it only seems like yesterday. Our children came along. Oh, we stood beside them through the years, together, right or wrong. And now, with children of their own, they've gone their separate ways. Oh, honey, it just seems like yesterday. Well, we're not young any longer, but our love is stronger. The winds of time will not wear it away, and the memories of days gone by linger as the moments fly. It just seems like yesterday. Well, it only seems like yesterday without the Civil War. Oh, we laid our lives there at His feet, our hearts in the cold. How could we know that He would lead us where we are today? Oh, but honey, it just seems like yesterday. We're not young any longer, but our love is stronger. The winds of time will wear it away, and the memories of days gone by linger as the moments fly. Honey, it just seems like yesterday. Yes, honey, it just seems like yesterday.
Yeah.
One more thing, I remind her 3 or 4 times a day that she loves me. I remind her, just so she don't forget, I remind her. 3 or 4 times a day. We do, we say I love you a lot from the time we get up till the time we lay down in bed. We've told each other that many times during the course of the day.
Yeah.
And
Amen.
it's real, it's not something we just say automatically, but, so thank God for Reba Skates, now Reba Gasaway.
Amen.
God bless you, honey.